News and Talk 1380, WAOK. Call us at 404-892-2703 on News and Talk 1380, WAOK.
What's up, man? Man, what was you doing, man? What's up with that, man? I was doing the move. Hey, yo, man.
Welcome back to the Mo Ivory Show, a special edition. It's Mo Ivory and Paul Mooney. That sounds real good. And we're talking about all types of things here. He's such an interesting guy, and you should check him out at Uptown Comedy Club at 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. today and tomorrow. Call 404-881-0200 if you want to get some tickets. So I was wondering what you felt about President Obama coming out and saying that he endorsed the idea of same-sex marriage.
He came out and said that.
Yeah.
Well, people should marry who they want to marry. That's their choice.
Right.
That's your personal choice. You know, love who loves you.
That's right. And what about all the ministers that then brought out their Bibles and said
Well,
that
let's
this
not get into
will,
that because
you
they're
know.
too busy loving everybody.
Well, speak it. Speak it.
They love everybody.
Yeah, they sure do. We have a couple of ministers, big ministers here in Atlanta that have that problem.
Well,
And have had that problem.
You have that problem throughout history.
Sure.
Ministers, they represent, it's supposed to be, they love God and Jesus, but they go beyond that. No, it's the truth. And most the women that are in the church are for it.
Oh, yes, they are, and want to be chosen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Want to be the chosen one. You got to check yourselves on that. But okay, so what about that paparazzi that went after Will Smith this past weekend in Moscow and tried to kiss him on the mouth? Did you see that?
It puts a new twist on From Russia with Love.
Yes, it does.
Huh?
Did you see?
Did you see his face?
Yes.
Excuse me. Did you see his eyes?
Yes. He wanted to knock him out.
But you know, I think it's...
He was very composed.
Well, the same doctor that pinned his ears back, you know,
Will Smith?
pinned the Russian's ears back. And the same doctor that's, because Will's skin looks so good.
Yeah,
Will's not 12.
No, he's not.
And this same doctor, he's done Arsenio, I'm going to tell everybody. He's done Oprah, he's done everybody.
Wow.
He's worked on them all, and he is just a genius. It's all natural.
He's a dermatologist?
Products. Yeah. But he's connected with that black woman we talked about, Dr. Coffee, the one, I want to give him his props, the one that's, I told you have to go to, you have to meet him, the one that's in Inglewood.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you think that the fact that they had a similarity,
I think he got so excited.
Yes, that they had something in common.
That they had something in common, that he tongue kissed him. That was a tongue kiss.
He tried to.
No, he did.
Oh.
Did you see?
I did see it. I mean, Will hit him in his face. And he said, I should have knocked you out.
But I think from what I hear, you know, you get the rumors, the internet. I hear that Will spit on him. That's what I hear.
After?
Yeah.
He came back and spit on him.
He didn't like it.
I know he didn't like it.
He wanted to actually hurt that man.
Oh, he did want to hurt that man.
Did you see him physically?
I saw it. He was unnerved,
yes. His body language?
His body language. He was very unnerved by that.
I felt like he had sort of a Bruce Lee move, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the body language. He was ready to do some damage.
Oh, he really was. But I mean, I guess you would feel like that, right? You get accosted like that on a red carpet line. I mean, come on. How far? That's ridiculous.
Was that the wildest?
That was the wildest. I mean, he was all on top of him. I mean, you know what? I'm glad that it didn't go further, because then, you know what would have happened? Then that guy, that paparazzi, would have sued Will Smith, right? And would have said, he assaulted me, and Will would have had to, just because, give him some money to make him go away. So I'm glad that it didn't get to that level.
But I think if Will would have hit him, he would have liked it. That's what I think he would have.
Depends on where he was going to hit him.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I think he would. I think he's in the pain.
Yeah, that guy?
Yeah.
Wow. Just by looking at him, you could tell that?
I think that Will would have. I think Will would have did him a favor.
Wow. Okay. Let's take some phone calls on that note. 404-892-2703. Ron, how are you?
Good afternoon. Mr. Mooney, I see that celebrities are opening up schools, and even radio people are opening up school personalities. Do you think that you may open up a school soon?
I already have opened up a school already.
Okay, then. It's pretty successful.
Yeah, it's the best. It's a school of blackness.
You get good funding for it?
No.
We didn't get a dime.
You get it done. You know, a lot of people going to the...
They wouldn't give us a penny.
No federal matching
Yeah,
funds?
no.
None.
No. Until I told them that I was going to open the school up in Africa.
Or admit some white students.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. You'll get all the money in the world if you do that.
No, I was sending my black students to Africa.
Oh, okay.
And all the money
Okay.
came in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then they say, oh, good educational plan.
Right.
Ron, thank you so much for your phone call.
Thank
Let's
you.
get to go to DC. DC, how are you? EC, sorry about that.
Yeah, I really appreciate you having Mr. Mooney on the program today.
My pleasure.
I just want to spit out my question very quickly. Do you think Hollywood would ever have the courage to do what Steve Harvey with his book? Would they have the courage to do with your book as they do it with Steve Harvey? You know, like do a film about it, because I read the book and it's very entertaining. It has quite an interesting take on Hollywood. And my second question is, what is your comedic take on the 21 Keys saga where the family appears to be beating back, you know, the ex-husband and, you know, the ex-boyfriend? And I just want to get your take on that. Thank you.
Are you talking about Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bobby should speak for himself. I don't think anyone should speak for him.
Yeah.
Because he went through this whole experience and with the family and with everyone else, and he's the best person to tell the story.
Sure. A
And-
book is coming from Bobby.
Well, it's, you know, there's two sides to every story. There's three sides.
Sure.
And I've talked to Bobby, and I'm Bobby's daughter, and you know, so, and I talked to Whitney 2 weeks before she passed.
Really?
So it's just, you know, we lost just a brilliant woman, you know, and I just want to remember her as she was, and not as she ended up.
Sure.
You know, because she was beautiful,
So
inside,
talented.
outside, and
So
so
talented.
talented. And so beautiful and so wonderful. And
So
in the
giving.
short term that she was here, she did a lot
She
for
did a
us.
lot.
She did a lot for black people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And what about he said about your book becoming a movie? Has anybody tried to buy
Oh,
the
yeah,
rights
they've
to
been,
it?
yeah,
They've already been bought?
We're talking about some things now.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, and so, you know, I'm happy for Steve Harvey. I mean, you know, so it's good. I mean, for Steve having his book out and for the white folks to be all over it, it just opens the door for other black people.
Okay.
And if it opens the door, it's good.
If it opens the door, it's go. Oh no, it's time to go.
We're
I
not
have more
going. Are we
questions.
going? Are you serious?
Oh,
Are
I
you
don't want
serious?
to go anywhere
I don't
with
want to
you.
go anywhere either. We have to. Are you serious?
I was having such
Is
a
it
good
over
time.
with?
It is
Look
over
how-
at 1 o'clock.
Look how fast we would.
It was like we were in a relationship. It
Isn't that great?
was like that. It felt so good.
Yeah,
Well, you.
that's good too. I want to tell that guy with those numbers. If you want someone to get to get out of your life, sleep with them.
Well, listen, thank you so much for
No,
coming
thank
on
you.
my show.
As
I
always,
had such a good
anytime.
time.
I had a great time too.
Okay,
It was great,
wonderful.
and I love your people that call in. They're just wonderful.
They
They're
are
so
wonderful. The
bright. They're so
listeners
bright.
here on the Mo Ivy Show, they are wonderful. Everybody, thank you so much. And we had a great day today, and I'll see you tomorrow here on News and Talk 1380 WAOK. Okay, have a great day. Bye. Paul Mooney.
News and Talk 1380 WAOK Atlanta.
I just got to get you.
I'm John Belmont. U.S. Airways says a security issue has forced an international flight from Paris to be diverted to Bangor, Maine. It's now safely on the ground. We just got off the phone with airline spokesman Andrew Christie.
U.S. Airways Flight 787, Paris to Charlotte, has landed safely in Bangor, Maine. TSA is aware of reports of a passenger who exhibited suspicious behavior during the flight. So out of an abundance of caution, the flight was diverted to Bangor, where it was met by law enforcement.
Christie says the plane was carrying 179 passengers and 9 crew members. Now, as for more on that suspicious behavior, a person briefed on the incident tells the AP the passenger announced she had a surgically implanted device. He made big political
we may
waves
come
by
to the show
supporting
tonight.
Barack Obama just
Yeah, our
before the
kids are away. We have a
2008 election,
14 and
but
a
former
16-year-old.
Secretary of
They're
State
both
Colin
away.
Powell says
So we
he's
don't
not
even
yet
know
ready
what
to
to do
endorse the
ourselves.
president again this time around. So many economic questions still out there.
I'm still listening to what the Republicans are saying they're going to do to fix the fiscal problems we have, to get the economy moving. And I think I owe that to the Republican Party.
Powell on NBC's Today Show saying the president